myself, I ain't need a gang member. I ain't had the money on my books this time, last year around September. Trash up behind me, I'ma do the dash real fast, no surrender.
YouTube, what is good, bro? I'm back at y'all again with another video, bro. We back up in this thing, man. Look, interesting video for today. We talking about the 5 worst basketball games of the last 10 years. Now, believe me when I tell you, I can make this video longer than what it actually is if I wanted to extend the range of time. If we talking about terrible basketball games released, it's been a lot of trash released, bro. Now, this is a controversial video, you know what I'm saying? So, one of the games that you may think is fire that you loved in the last 10 years may be on this list. But I'm gonna let you know right now, I'm ready for all the smoke. So if you think that game was good, we can go in the comment section, because one thing that I love to do is call a trash game out for being trash. So let's go ahead and get into it, bro. Let's get into number 5.
More money, more problems. More guns, more violence.
For number 5, man, we gotta run with that NBA 2K13, fam. Now look, I know it's been a minute. I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all didn't play this game, and a lot of y'all probably forgot about this game. So let me reintroduce you to the trash. This game was 2 years removed from NBA 2K11, right? Now with 2K11, we've seen everything that we wanted in a basketball game as close to perfection as possible. While this game came out and it was broken from day 0, you understand me? This game was absolutely trash, and let me tell you a couple of reasons. Number 1, you could not block a single dunk in this game. Not a single one. Just let that sink in real quick. You can't block a dunk in a basketball game. That made players like LeBron James, Iguodala, Dwight Howard, Rudy Gay, like them dudes was absolutely OP, because once they got a half decent lane. And then let me bring y'all to the cheese, bro. Now I myself, I was guilty of doing this. The Euro step jump shot. This thing was absolutely OP, because your timing didn't even have to be on point, because it was going in. No doubt about it, it was going in. All you needed was a dude with a half decent 3-pointer, and all you did was Euro step away from the basket, money. And it didn't just work for the 3-point line, it was cash on mid-range too. So if you had somebody with like a 75 or above mid-range shot, it's going in, bruh. This is one of the biggest jump shot glitches in 2K history. This thing was unstoppable. But other than that, there was other gameplay glitches like the alley-oops being OP, and spin dunks was still kind of OP like how they were in 2K12, but this was the year where you kind of start to miss some of them a little bit. Also, let's not forget, this was the first 2K game to have VC. Let that shit sink in, bro. This game welcomed us into hell. Number 4.
I be the couple cases. I feel like John got it. How about a Benz, baby? I feel like dog life.
Now, what you looking at right now is a little game called 2K VR Experience. Just look at this shit. Like, do I have to explain why this shit's on the list? Like, this looks trash. Tell me, would you pay $5 for this? Would you pay 10? They charge people $15 for this game, dog. This shit looks terrible. And 2K, they were kind of hyping that they were going to have VR incorporated into the game. Now, when we all heard about this, we kind of wondered how this was going to go, but we was like, man, this could possibly be lit. This could be lit. It's not. It's trash, dog. This is not the wave. All it is a bunch of mini games that you play. Really, all you can do is play this thing one time, because you can't go back to this. Who's going to go back and play this more than once? And if we're being completely honest, I just feel like they was trying to cash in and try to get some of that money from the people that's waiting on new VR games to come out. Don't know if they accomplished it, but what I do know is they accomplished making a trash game. Number 3.
Headshots for my enemy. She got a money machine clicking, you know how I kick it.
Now, if we being honest, NBA Live probably should have more spots on this list, because I didn't include 15 on the list. The reason why I didn't include 15, because 15 was an improvement. But 14 was just bad, dog. Let's start off with the E3 trailer, the launch trailer. As y'all see, you think Kyrie Irving would look fire in this game. DeAndre Jordan looking okay. When you get the game, nah, coach. Nah, that CGI trailer was a catfish, dude. The game just doesn't look good. Centers on this game were way too skinny. Jerseys look terrible. Players look like they've been dipped in plastic. Everything in this game was stiff, including the animations. Dribbling looked goofy at times. layup animations. It looked like you was about to have a seizure mid-air. Like, NBA Live 14 was just not good, especially when you think about that they took years off to develop this game. Live 14 was the first NBA Live game released, keyword released, since NBA Live 10. NBA Live 14 was just a total collapse. Total catfish. This game was as bare bones as you can get. The game was so bare bones, there's nothing more that I can really say about the game. Also, this game was released when this trailer was dropped.
Somebody wrote a clip.
Time changes, new faces, old best friends, new strangers, new watch just to keep up with the paces, new game plan off the new places.
On to number 2, bro.
He get it, she get it, they get it too. Lay on you, spray on you, hop in the coupe.
Look at this trash. This shit is trash. This game right here is 3-on-3 freestyle basketball. Now, this game is actually free, so I can't really go in on it too much because look, they ain't charge people money for it, even though you can make in-game purchases. And some people do them. We see you. You should be ashamed of yourself. Just look at this game, bro. Like, there are some people that take this game serious. Like, I don't know how you doing it. I don't know why you doing it. But this game is just bad. Look, let me just talk. The movement. Okay, I understand you're not trying to move realistically to be like a realistic simulation basketball game. Perfectly understandable. But why does it feel like I'm running in place every 0.5 seconds? Like, it's trash. The shooting. I feel goofy for trying to break this game down. Like, this game just sucks. Like, now the thing is, when you make a basketball game that's obviously not trying to be simulation, there has been some great games that came along to do that. And when you come in this space, we gonna forever compare you to the greats. That's like NBA Playgrounds. We gonna forever compare that game to NBA Jam and say it's not good enough. With this game, goddamn, we can compare this to NBA Jam and NBA Street and be like, man, this is trash. And that's exactly what this game is. This game is flat out doodle. You understand me? Doodle. I played this game like 2 times and deleted it. If you would have asked me to pick one good thing about this game, I would struggle. Trash. I don't know, man. Let's go to number 1, man, so we can wrap this video up.
Lay back, I sit back and lay back and flick through the channels. I flick through the channel, I'm watching the streets and I know I'm the Xana.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, let me introduce you to NBA Elite 11. Now, if you don't know what this game is, matter of fact, if you do know what this game is, you know that this game is legendary. This is not only one of the rarest basketball games ever made, this is one of the rarest games ever made because there are only 9 of these things in circulation. Now, if you wonder why it's only so few of these games out of there, it's because the game was so bad, they released a demo, glitches came out left and right, and they had to cancel the game. And these weren't just regular glitches, these glitches were legendary. The most famous glitch is the Jesus Bynum glitch. And 2K even decided to make fun of that this year. If you wanted to know where this was from, they were making fun of NBA Live and NBA Elite 11. Now let's talk about NBA Elite 11 for a minute and let's show you why this game is the worst basketball game of the last 10 years. Now, NBA Elite 11 was supposed to be the next game after NBA Live 10. EA was going to remodel the franchise, rename the franchise. With NBA Elite 11, their main focal point was to make the game skill-based. That means everything was supposed to be controlled through the analogs. You pass, shoot, dribble, post, everything with the analogs. Now, do you remember in 2K17 when you shoot with the analog, you have to aim it perfectly up so you can try to get the highest chance of making that shot? That came from NBA Elite 11. That's an NBA Elite 11 idea, but the execution was not there back then. You were struggling to release the ball. You got goofy looking animations when you finally did release the ball. The dribble moves was clunky. Everything, nothing flowed well in this game, dog. Man, this gameplay looked bad, dog. This thing looked bad, dog. This is the worst game of the last 10 years. Now, did this release? No. But just look at this gameplay and you name a game that looked worse than this. But if y'all think that any game on this list should not be on this list, make sure that y'all put that down below in the description. Do y'all want the 5 best basketball games ever released? I could do that, you know what I'm saying? That's gonna take a little bit of time because I'm gonna have to reminisce and go down memory lane. But we could definitely do that. But make sure that you like, subscribe, hit the notification so you can join the gang. Other than that, We out.
The deeper the ocean, deeper the pain. Blow out the brains, switch through lanes. Ain't gotta call out no names. They know I'm married